MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Baltimore, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Beautiful summer day in Southern California. 87 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Popped him up. Balbuena is under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 4. The 1-0. This is foul right side. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
No, that missed.
One out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he fouls this one off. swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ball and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2 out, nobody on. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Missed with a breaking ball. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. Mancini is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Chris Davis now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trumbo stands at second with no outs. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Stepping up now, Chance Sisco. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Austin Hayes. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Albert Pujols.
The pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Machado ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's three things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Hayes ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In now is Andrelton Simmons. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Beckham gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a double steal try here. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Still even at 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. but when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Grounded to third. Cozart is there. Kinsler for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In box now, Zach Cozart, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Machado has it. And there's one down now.
Batting 8, first baseman, Luis.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Ready now, Martin Maldonado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the box, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Trumbo aboard here at first with nobody out. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. Gone! A 2-run shot for Chris Davis as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, catcher, Chance.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Up next for the Orioles.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one right down Main Street. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Third baseman.
Hey guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Parker Bridwell answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Tim Beckham, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. A couple of walks for him thus far. And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Three runs already home here. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 5 and the Angels nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. From the stretch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Jones on at first, nobody out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hit out towards second. Sliding stop by Kinsler on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Albert now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Calhoun, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So striding forward now, Zach Cozart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Calhoun at second with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. High and deep to right center. Hayes going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Chris Davis now.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. Valbuena with the slide. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2 towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Luis Valbuena now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
2-2's the count.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Hayes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The batter's number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Kinsler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo home run here for Mike Trout, and it's now a 5-2 game. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Into the box now, Justin Upton. And he takes ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Jones retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bedrosian, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop, and the lead is now 7-2.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting in the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. No outs, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini, 0-for-2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey guys, that's a well executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Chris Davis now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
1-2's the
A
count.
runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Angels 2. Stephon Crichton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Stephon Crichton.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Crichton, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Calhoun at second. Simmons is over at first with 1 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
From the belt, the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Martin Maldonado, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, bases loaded. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. One run scored. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Richard Blyer trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Halos 5. Blake Wood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Blake Wood.
At the plate, Chance Sisco. Last time through was a base hit.
Chance Sisco.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1 home. Hit to first. Valbuena's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 18, Austin Hayes.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Down